What up? It's your boy Random Reese. Today, right now, we're talking about Golden State and how they gonna make the playoffs. I'm watching ESPN last week, and they got some new dude named Bobby Marks. Never seen him on there before, and he said that Golden State wasn't gonna make the playoffs, but the Pelicans was. Are you crazy? Like, what the fuck is you talking about, dude? Golden State still got Steph Curry. He's still the best shooter ever in the league. Like, they're gonna make the fucking playoffs. Like, in the NBA, all you need is one great player and they will make the playoffs. Like, if you got an all-time great on your team and he has talent around him, he's gonna make the playoffs. It's not like Golden State covered this bear. Yeah, Clay gonna be out 75 the majority of the season, 75% of the season. May not come back till February or March, but you still got Draymond and you got an all-star last year in D'Angelo Russell. Now, I'm always wary about players who have the best season in the contract year, which D'Angelo Russell had last year. But playing with Golden State, a lot of that pressure is going to be taken off of him. He's going to be the primarily ball handler, but him and Curry going to switch back and forth, and he can play fast just as he can play fast in that Golden State system. He improved his shooting last year. He improved his ball handling skills. He really stepped up, and it surprised me. I didn't think he's going to be this good. He may have fit. Who knows if he has a ceiling or not? But he definitely fits in with Golden State system. Even with Clay back, you can run a three-guard lineup with him, Curry, and Clay, and it'll be effective. If you think about when they first won the championship, they ran a lot of three-guard sets with Leandro Barbosa, Curry, Clay, Sean Livingston sometimes, Andre Iguodala. They used all of those players in multiple formations and it worked. Like they said, what was it? No, I forgot the mantra back then, but they went like 9 deep and it worked. They played a lot of three-guard lineups, a lot of ball handlers. Even before that, the year before when they had Jared Jack, they played a lot of three-guard lineups. They played Curry, Jared Jack, and Clay at the same time. People forget about that. So if you look at D'Angelo Russell, like he has a better skill set than Jared Jack. So it's definitely going to work, and they definitely going to make the playoffs. Like a lot of these guys get on ESPN, and a lot of these talking heads, they just talk. They say a lot of stuff, and then people believe them because they're on ESPN. It's like you're on ESPN that you know what you're talking about. And a lot of times I disagree with them. That's why I do my own channel because I think I could be on ESPN talking shit too and making fucking ridiculous claims as well. So I'm just going to say my shit right here. But the only thing about my claims, they're not going to be as ridiculous. When you go back and look at the shit I say, you're like, yo, damn, bull, know what he's talking about. You know what I mean? So Golden State definitely gonna make the playoffs, and they definitely gonna be in contention to win a championship with Curry, D'Angelo, and they retool. Like a lot of these guys, they can really go 9 to 8. They can really go 8 or 9 deep again. You got Willie Cauley Stein, whether he start or come off the bench. You still got Kevin Looney, and then Willie Cauley Stein, he fits better than Boogie did, honestly. And then the thing about playing with great players make you better. Willie Cauley Stein played with Sacramento. They were an up and coming team. He was an okay player, but he wasn't. Some players aren't meant to be the anchor of a franchise. And that's what I think about Willie Cauley Stein. He reminds me of Tyson Chandler. Tyson Chandler was drafted by Chicago Bulls to be the anchor of their franchise. But what it turned out was that he was not an anchor of a franchise. He was more like a glue guy. So he went to Dallas. He can do his thing. He can block some shots. He can run the floor, catch rebounds, catch some lobs, and score in those areas and contribute to a team and be effective. But he's not the main guy. And also, he was a good. He's being not the main guy. So Willie Cauley Stein, I'm not sure he could be as good as Tyson Chandler, but he's on the same type of level. Like he's not a main star. He's not going to be your dominant center, but he's going to give you like 20, 25 minutes a game. He's going to block like 2 to 3 shots. He's going to run up and down the floor. He's going to catch some lobs from Curry and Russell, but he's going to be a glue guy. He's not going to be the main guy, but playing with these guys, he's going to bring it out. You saw with JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee was a Shaqtin' a Fool finalist every single fucking year. Every year he was a Shaqtin' a Fool finalist. He went to Golden State and he looked like a fucking player. Like he was getting like 11 points in the first quarter. Like what the fuck is going on? Because you have to worry about Curry, you have to worry about Durant and Clay. So he was getting his shit off. So that's the same thing Willie Cauley Stein would do. He gonna play with them and be like, oh shit. He gonna get lobs from Curry because now you scared about Curry taking the three. Now he gonna pump fake drop to the hole, throw a lob. one of these crazy oop tube lobs or whatever crazy shots and passes Curry be making, and he going to dunk their ass. Like, plus Alec Burke, and they got Glenn Robinson. They got younger. People say, "Oh, they lost Iggy. They lost Iggy." Yeah, they did lose Iggy. Iggy was a warrior. He was definitely a guy that they needed, but he getting older. He doesn't have the mental. He doesn't have the physical capabilities to play a full 82 games and give them their all. What you saw last year in the playoffs is that he gave it his all in the playoffs, but he can't give it to him in an entire 82 game season. He's a veteran. He's used to winning championships and going to the finals. He's meant to give it all in the playoffs, but not the regular season. But having these young guys in there is going to give them to give them the athleticism, to give them the energy to go all 82 games. Golden State definitely going to finish in the top four. I guarantee it. The Golden State Warriors will have a better record than the Los Angeles Lakers. You heard it here first. The Golden State Warriors will have a better record than the Los Angeles Lakers and have home court advantage in the first round for sure. Book it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm ready to see them. They still gonna be exciting. They still gonna be up there. When Clay come back, it's even gonna be better. It's gonna be in the playoffs. Like Clay might not even have to rush back as fast because they're gonna play so well in the regular season, barring injury, of course. And then McKinney, Alfonso McKinney, like he's been improving year after year. He's that type of player that like a Patrick Beverly that played overseas, that played G League and played a lot of different leagues, but kept improving year after year. So now coming into the season, knowing he's going to be a starter, knowing he's going to get minutes, this is time to shine. And I believe he's in the contract year. If you listen to any of my podcasts or YouTube channels, I always talk about guys in contract years. They always play better because you got to get that bag. You got to secure the bag. So you're going to bust your ass. You're going to go all out. So whether they're going to sign or somebody else going to sign, you're going to play your ass off. And plus, he got the opportunity because he's going to start at the three. So he's going to get some shots. He's going to get some touches. He's going to go out there and play defense. He's most likely, to me, I think he's going to be a early candidate for most improved player. And he's going to average at least like 13, 14, 13, 14 a game, play some solid defense. Like I said, these contract year motherfuckers, man, they be balling out, man. They be balling out. It's the guys, once they get the money, once they get the bag, that's when you got to watch and see they're going to do it. If they're not going to do it the year after, they're probably not going to do it. But if they get the bag and they do it the year after, they're going to do it. So we got to look at two players. D'Angelo Russell, he got his bag, so you got to see if he's going to fall off or not, which I don't think. I think he's still going to play great, especially playing next to Curry. And then you got McKinney. See how he going to play in a contract year because he want to get that money and he want to get better. What else? And then everyone's talking about D'Angelo Russell getting traded like mid-season. They only signed Russell because they didn't want to lose an asset for Durant, which makes sense. But he fits their system though. Like people don't realize they're looking at how Golden State was the last 3 years with Durant, but they're not looking at the previous 3 years before Durant. How that system got built. They started the 3-guard lineups in no position. The positionless basketball. They started all of this. So people saying, "Oh, how you gonna have 2 point guards?" They don't need. They both have. If you look at Curry, he's not a true point guard. He is a multi-dimensional guard who gets assists, but he's not a true point guard. He doesn't bring the ball up and look to set people up. He brings the ball up sometimes. He passes and runs around, picks to get open. So most point guards don't do that. I mean, probably Steve Nash did that some, but not as much as Curry. And then if you look at the history of the NBA, most point guards, 95% of like I could barely think of any point guards who just that there were true point guards that did that. You know what I mean? Most point guards who were like BJ Armstrong types, Steve Kerr types, they did it because they were pretty much primarily shooters, not point guards. But no superstar point guard like Steph did that. So they started this positionless basketball. I think D'Angelo Russell and Curry are going to just gel right away, and they're going to click. They're going to be like one of the most exciting. They're going to be a real exciting backcourt to watch, maybe more exciting than Curry and Clay, because now you got two players, two ball handlers who can take the man off the dribble and pull up on you. You know, Clay is mostly as a spot up shooter. So, yeah, Golden State going to be right there, right in the mix. right there, right in the mix. So why would you trade D'Angelo Russell? Like, who are you going to trade D'Angelo Russell for mid-season? Like, who's going to be available mid-season? And why would you mess up the chemistry mid-season? Maybe later, maybe next year if it doesn't work out, but I don't think so. I don't think it's not going to work out. Like, there's like who's really that? I don't. I looked at all the contracts and everything like that. I don't see any player that's going to be available for them to trade him for. You know what I mean? And then if you trade him for somebody, you gonna trade him for a three, a small forward. Like where? Like where are you going to trade him to? What small forward is available? Paul George is in the Clippers now. Like Kevin Durant, all the great small forwards are already locked in. So man, Golden State, they're going to be top four seed. Bobby Marks, fuck out of here. You probably trying to say some shit. You probably clout chasing because you just got on ESPN. Because I never heard of you before. So you got to make a name for yourself. Pelicans make the playoffs over the Warriors. Like, be for real, dog. Fuck out of here. Cheers.